So what is well architect framework? The name it's already explained what is the framework. For framework is nothing but when the in migration process, okay. So think about what is the framework. Framework means you have some ready-made things, okay, set of rules. If you use that one, then your job will be simpler, okay, and will be better. So that is why the framework is like suppose you are doing so in my developing perspective, I'm telling you what is happening. So suppose you have a project, okay, in that particular project what you are doing, you are doing every single line of code by yourself, okay, uh, to configuration the project, okay, to configuration the database, every single thing you are right, and there is the possibility, there is a possibility you can create a error there, okay, and this was very common. So that is why there is some framework in a market, okay, if you use that one, most of the configuration and attributes and characteristic, everything is written there. You have to just use those one for your purpose. Yeah, you can tweak, you can manipulate those things at your purpose, but yeah, this framework will be the remain same. Okay, so that is the like definition of a framework. Okay, so definition of the framework in the sense you have some set of rules, okay, by which you can use and easier your journey, either in development, either in migration. Okay, this type of framework we have. So yes, well architect AW has its well architect framework. Okay, this is set of practices that allow user, architect, and developer to design and architect and secure high-performing, resilient, cost-effective, efficient, and reliable system for their application to the cloud. Okay, so it is this framework is not related only for developer. Okay, so think about it. So your project is written in uh, Python. Okay, so you already have uh, using a one development framework. Okay, that framework is either Fast API or Flask. This type of Python framework is there, but we are not talking about that framework. We are talking about the framework where it is not only serving because ready framework I have, the development framework I have, but yes, the framework which can use a user, a architect, a developer, design every single thing. So all are your like so to upload if as I last day I told you when you try to upload your or migrate your data into cloud server, what it is require, you need a DevOps team, okay, you need a management team, you need a cost optimization team, all those teams. So we need a set of rules where everyone can connect, okay, and that is the framework, that is the well architect framework, okay. uh, and by using this framework, because in framework everyone has its role, okay, a defined role, and if everyone is working in the same like whatever it is defined, then your migration journey will be smooth, okay, but you cannot follow that well architect framework also, okay, then you have to set up everything in manually. Instead of that, and it will take time, there is a possibility you can create error, but yes, if you using framework because you have ready-made everything, just using that one, it will fine for uploading everything in migrating in server. So what are the benefits of the framework? Benefits of the framework means it will be secure, okay, instead of if you're writing like uh, structure, okay, which is for developer, which another is for DevOps team, another is for data team, another is for cost optimization team. You are creating like a multiple job for everyone, okay, it because you are also a human, you don't know how many issues can come, okay, you are thinking, oh, those issues can come, okay, so it's everything will be in your mind and your mind is not sufficient, okay, so that is why, yeah, I know you are a very good architect, you can do anything, but yes, there is a limitation of human brain also, and that is why the ready-made, because framework is not like you create once and you cannot update every single time. Django, there is a framework named Django in Python which created on I guess 2000, not 2000, 1997. Still in 2025 also it version released. That means it is upgrading. Okay, same thing happened. Okay, so uh, this framework, well-structured framework, has eight, like suppose, as in hypothetically, eight suppose predefined rule. Okay, but your company requires another rule which is not into this eight. Okay, so you can update that framework. Okay, so framework is a flexible thing which you are going to use as per their instruction, and you makes your life simpler, easier. So, yeah, what, as I told you, what are the key point of these things? First, the it will create your architecture as a very secure, high performing. Okay, because look at that. Suppose I'm giving a small example. Okay, today only I assigned for one project. It's a real, they assigned for a project. Okay, just I already have three projects in my hand. Today I assigned another project. What? Because of I have to spend 1 month there and I have to do only optimization. Okay, now think about it. So yeah, it is my company. I have to do that. Now you are a like entrepreneur. Okay, and you have a 10 people team. Okay, in between, everyone is like junior or bit senior level of developer. Okay, they don't know about architecture and all. Okay, when you planned your this one, no, migration thing, you asked one architect, they helped you, and they like moved on. Now, if you try to optimize, and you saw this is not optimized, actually, this is not optimized. It takes a lot of resources. When the rusting thing happen, there is a concept rust, I will tell you. So, rusting thing happen, it takes a lot of resources. Okay, so then it will be a problem. So, if you try to hire a optimized developer whose main focus is optimization your uh, existing project, they will charge you a higher, a big amount, a fat amount. Okay, then it will be problem for you. So that is why the framework is, because framework give you the excellent, I can tell you, yes, it, the term is excellent environment for your these things, uh, for merging things. If you don't want to put any of your input, if you just follow that framework, it will be easy for you, for optimization purpose, as I told you, high performing purpose, security purpose, cost effective purpose, everywhere it will help you. Okay, and the what is the main of the well architecture framework? So main, it allow user to constantly measure their architecture against best practices and identifies areas for improvement. Okay, suppose as an example. Okay, so you have a login system. As an example, I'm telling you, your migrate is done. Okay, you have a login system. In that particular system, okay, what is happening? You are like, after giving you username password, it will redirect in one page, and there you check with username password. Okay, so any page or any like mediator, I can say medium page. Okay, in medium page you're converting this one, you're checking that data, and then it convert into your dashboard page. Okay, this is how your work done. But the problem is that particular page is not secured, middle one. So whenever you are sending username password, okay, if someone hacked your page, that middle page, he will automatically get the data. Okay, you understand? Okay, some like unnecessary people comes to my account and they are trying to do something. So what you will do immediately, your job will be that same page where from you're sending username password. Instead of going middle page, it will automatically redirect from there to dashboard page. So that these things. So if you think I need to improve something in my code, okay, so with consistently measure their architecture, So user consistently measure their architecture against best practices and identifies areas for improvement. Okay, this is a big thing for well-structured architecture. Okay, uh, there are some six pillars for the well architecture AWS framework. This framework was on six pillars. One is operational excellence, another is security, another is reliability, third one is performance efficiency, fourth one is cost optimization, and fifth one is sustainability. Just read these things and you understand these all point is required if you are an entrepreneur and you are uploading your project into um, like AWS migration. All these things is required. So what
So,
is the
what
yeah
is the main difference between that and this?
which one and
Like
what?
that, what is that? CAF and this one.
Well, architecture is the architecture. It will tell you how you should
Mm,
proceed. Okay,
mm,
there is
mm,
no such
mm,
concept, any conceptual things or something. Here it will
mm,
give you a definite path. You have to
mm,
do
mm,
like that one because it is a framework. Simple. Okay,
mm,
you cannot like overlook their framework means very simple. You have a set of instruction. You have to follow it.
mm, mm,
Like
mm,
who can cook, you have to follow it. If it is not like your requirement is 100 and framework is giving you 90, that
mm.
10 requirement you can update, but you cannot delete their thing. This is how framework works. You cannot delete their instruction. And if you override their instruction, if you don't follow their instruction, framework will give you an error. Very simple. Okay, so
Mm.
well architecture you will give, they will give you some definite path that you have to maintain. Simple.
Okay. No, no. Did you understand my question? I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
referring. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
Mm,
it's all about um, on that one.
mm,
You have option to think about something. Okay, when you are implementing
mm,
that one, you have to think. You can think. You can like this is the things I can use it or I cannot like I
mm,
cannot also I have a like freedom that I cannot able to use this one. I cannot use that one. But
mm,
here you don't have. It is a very rigid. That was not a
mhm.
rigid, but here it is very rigid. That is the main difference.
Okay. Now the question comes, which one to use? When to use?
That I will explain. Don't worry. That I will explain. Let me
Okay.
first this one.
Sure.
Okay, that I will explain. Don't worry.
Yeah, sure.
Nowadays, everyone is using AWS well architect nowadays. It's very simple. So when I will show you the demo and all, no, I will use well architect things
Okay.
because it is handy. That I can say you.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, obviously pros and cons I will explain. Don't worry.
Sure, sure.
Anything? This one? Any other question as of now? Because I'm going to explain the six pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you see again, I'm telling you, if you see the pillars, operational excellence, the name says it's like what is its role. So in operational time, okay, it gives you a like what I can say, proper response. Whatever you are doing, if you get the proper response, that is secured by operational excellence. Security, security. This is the tight packed security. Okay, there is reliability. Yes, whatever you are doing, whatever you are taking help, that is reliable or not. Next is performance efficiency. Obviously, performance efficiency will come after merging. Okay, so after merging, after when you are taking 2 to 3 days for observing everything. Okay, so at that time, your well architect AWS framework is very important. So how it works that you have to maintain that one. Cost optimization, yes, obviously, that is required at that time only when you are doing the performance efficiency, cost optimization, and then sustainability. Sustainability depend actually. So, what is your goal? How long you want to like keep these things in your margin for that time of period? How it works? So how it works? So like the sustainability totally depend on your decision. How long you want to like put your data into there into cloud. Okay, from that point, from starting point to that point, your sustainability is there or not. These five six things you have to consider. Okay, so if I are like excellence, if I talking about operational experience excellence, the operational experience pillar focuses on running the workload effectively and efficiently while gaining insight into ops and allow organization to continuously improve process and procedure to deliver business value. Okay, so now suppose think about it. You have one project, okay. That project you started only for India. Okay. Tomorrow your business expand. Okay. Now you want to sell that product. So whatever product you have that is in Dubai or in USA market. Okay. For that you have to uh, like um, develop your workloads. Okay, and it should be very effectively and efficiently. So it is totally depend on. So when suppose in India we are dealing with GST, the same product, okay, you are selling something as like in Amazon, there is a multiple product, you have very limited product, three and four, but you know your you have a market in India, in Dubai and in US, okay. So now comes to the pricing. Okay, in pricing, when it you are dealing with India, okay, you have to pay GST. Okay, when you are dealing with Saudi, okay, there also right now you have to deal with GST. But yeah, their GST is totally different from Indian GST. And if your product you are using in US market, then you have to use the sales tax, VAT, all those stuff. Okay, so look for one product because of your market is different. Okay, you need to know first of all. So you create one payment system which is applicable for GST. That will not work in US or Saudi. So there you have to create your like their structure. Okay, so it is all about your requirement. When you get that one, so your project is running. Okay, in between you have to update your, this is not delete or something, you have to update your product, okay, by which you can survive in US market as well as in there in USA, sorry, Saudi market. Okay, it is a constantly improved process. Okay, and procedure to deliver business value. It follow the best practices for organization to optimize their operation, increase efficiency and enhance the overall performance. Okay, so what is the design principle for operational excellence? Perform operation as code. Automates manual process by implementing your operation procedure as code, which limits human error and ensure consistent response to events. Okay, so take a very small example. Okay, so think about you have uh, 10 developer. Okay, because uh, mostly operational excellence mostly depend on developer, this role developer, not is a technical group. So now suppose you create uh, one software. Okay, so every day what will happen at 11 o'clock, it will check in a particular on a particular folder if their invoice record comes or not. If it comes, okay, it will calculate that record. This is the regular job for you. Okay, anyhow, this is the regular job for you. Okay, so you do for Sunday, Monday. Okay, sorry, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday you forgot. Okay, and then Friday also you forgot. Then again Monday. So what will happen? So weekly data. Suppose your client is asking for weekly invoice amount. Okay. So if you give first 3 day, because last 2 day you have a physical problem, okay, anything happened with you. Okay, so if it is a manual process, you cannot do that. So now it is the discrepancy because your customer is asking for 5 days and you are giving him 3 days. Then the problem will arise. So better to do that. You have to use the automation. So automation in the sense and performing operation as code. Okay, so this you have to automate your manual process by implementing your operation procedure as code. Whatever requirement. So not only file reading. Okay, so suppose you choose one thing. If it is more than a folder, you are storing data or something. Okay, you're in folder, you are storing Excel files. Okay, so your logic is like if it is more than 20 GB, it will automatically you will fetch those data from the folder and put it into a data warehouse. Okay, so first month it is working fine, you did everything right. Okay, second month, no, second month you forgot some data. Okay, and every single month after 1 month it will automatically delete those data. So if you don't these things automated, okay, you will lose your data. So that is the first. So nowadays, every single company, okay, they are using cron, they are using what I can say, event. So there is an option in AWS only that is called event bridge. Okay, so if something happened, it will automate your process. So yes, for if I ask you the if I am telling you the first point, performance operation as code. As code means you have to automate your daily jobs, whatever jobs you are doing, instead of manual input. Okay, so using the automation. Suppose you are taking backup every single day, you are taking backup, and once Monday you took backup, Tuesday you took backup, Wednesday you didn't took, and Thursday something happened and your server crashed, all data lose. So now, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, you can easily retrieve your data because you have this data. Just copy those data, put it into your database. But what about the Wednesday data? Because you didn't take a backup there. So automation is very important in every aspect. Next is make frequent and small reversible changes. Okay. So now, as I told you, suppose uh, you are selling shoes online. Okay. So the measurement for US it is different, for India it is different, for UK it is different. Okay. Now when you are like you uploaded your shoes product and you choose Indian like 5 to 10 size. Okay. Now US people will open that one, and because you have a market in US, and they think okay, US Indian size and US size is same. Okay, and they bought that product. What will happen? It will mismatched. Okay, obviously because they are six, I guess UK 8, our six is like UK 8, like that. Okay, so then it will create a problem. So it is our well architecture told. So implement changes in small increments and can be reversed if they fail. So now you change all those stuff. Okay. So now you are creating these things for US company and for UK company and for Saudi company. Okay. By doing this, something happened. Okay. And you change. It is a very common when you are working one as a team, it may happen some people did something wrong. Okay, they delete some syntax, they delete some record. Okay, so that is why our well architecture instructors, whenever you are trying to change something, do a small changes and upload your data into, like if you are using a CI/CD pipeline, that means constant integration and constant development. Okay, so you are doing something. So just you change some name. Okay, just save it and create a version for this one. You are just changing name from ABC to XYZ. Okay, now you create the calculation. After doing the calculation, again upload this one. So what will happen? You have a track. If something happened today, you will go to the tomorrow. Okay, up to this one, I have everything, every record. So, okay, I can reverse my code, okay, up to some point of time. Look, so suppose my first saving is SAV01. This is the first time when I change my name. Okay, SAV02 when I change the calculation. Okay, and then SAV03, blah 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 blah. Now what happened? You anyhow your system got crashed. Okay, and you cannot retrieve all those records. So what will happen there? You have previous record in your uh, GitLab or CI/CD repository. From there, from up to this point, you can again download your data, old data, and you can use it. Okay, so that is change in small case, no, small changes, and keep these things in your pipeline, like sign. Okay, that much I change, that much I change. Okay, and it should be reversible. So that is why we are using CI/CD pipeline for coding purpose. Okay, in migration also there have some, I forgot that name. Okay, which it can track. So so first point is perform operation as a code. Second is make frequent and small reversible changes. Okay, refine operation procedure frequently. So keep evolving and improving your process. This is very common. So as again, I told you that example US, UK, and Saudi. Anticipate failure. By anticipating and preparing for failure scenarios, you can ensure that your system work under adverse conditions. Okay, so you can see. So your developer is working in local system. Okay, for local system, the design of database, design of code is different. But when it will upload into server, that code will not work. That configuration will not work. So for that, you need to update in your server. The configuration you have to create, and you have to now, before creating anything in server, you run your code and you get a lot of issues. It is not working, that is not working, this is a problem with configuration tool, these things. So first anticipate your error. Okay, and then create the scenario. By anticipating and preparing for failure scenario, you can ensure that your system work under adverse condition. So suppose your log folder in local, it is in different path, in server it is in different path. When you try to store that log file, the file is that file is not there in server. Okay, it will give you the file not found. Then when you see this error, okay, this is the error, then you will create the folder for the same path, or you will change this like folder path from your code. This type of things can happen, and that you have to rectify it. Learn from all operation failure. Obviously, without failure you cannot learn anything. So those type of things is like operational excellence. Any question?
No, no questions. Yeah.
Great. Mona,
Uh,
any question?
yeah, I have a question in operational excellency.
Yeah, tell me.
So there is one point which refers to coding. So why we
First one,
are
perform operation as code.
ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. So why we are referring only coding thing?
Because this is like automation,
Mm.
because automation you have to write the code for automation. Any automation you have to write the code. So this is the AWS account. Okay. So mm, 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 as taken as lambda. Hmm. What I'm trying to show you, Mohana. So look, there is a concept S3. Okay. So and S3 content bucket. Okay, this is the bucket. So event types. So it is a one type of automation when you are trying to upload. So suppose you have a function that is called lambda function. Okay, this is the lambda function. What it will do? Okay, this is one function. Okay, this is called lambda function. Forget about lambda and all. This is one function. This is a functionality. First, I'm telling you. This is one functionality. What is my requirement? Whenever I am uploading any file into S3 bucket, this is the bucket. You can see the sign of the bucket. Okay. So whenever I am uploading any file into S3 bucket, okay, what will happen? It will automatically trigger the function. Okay, in function, I'm right. So this is the function. Okay, this is the function, and I wrote some code here. Okay, and that will execute. So this is the function, and that will execute. Okay, now think about same thing happened. So uh you have one what I can say. You are using a Google what the new agent AI agent Google uh, forgot name also.
Gemini or ChatGPT?
Gemini, yeah, Google
Ah,
Gemini. Okay, now your thing is whenever a file upload, okay, that what will happen? You upload a file with some command, okay, and when you upload that file into with command in S3 bucket, it will automatically trigger a API call. Okay, it will go to a one second. It will automatically go to Gemini API. Okay, and with this particular instruction, it will create an image like shoes image, dresses image. Okay, or it will create a file, or it will create a PPT for your manager, or for your marketing person, or for sales person. Okay, you don't have to write anything. You rely on Google Gemini. Okay, they will create a PDF or PPT or image for you, but that communication need to be there, no? when you are uploading S3 bucket, okay, you have to write a code here. It will automatically call that Gemini API. Okay, from there, when it will go there, you have to write in that API what need to be done in Gemini API. Gemini will instruct those follow whatever instruction you are giving. They will follow that one and upload the image, PDF, whatever it is that in our server. Okay, so it's not about only development things. Whenever you try to do some automation, okay, you need code. With this instruction, without code, it cannot be possible. Here you can see it is ready-made. AWS, everything is ready-made. Okay, you don't have to just drag and drop, click these things. But here you have to write that code. Otherwise, it will not work. The instruction that you have to give, no. So how the give instruction will process, how the instruction will send to another area, that is you have to do via code. That is why we are still relevant in AI.
Right, exactly.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So next question.
So we can use AI, right?
Sorry?
We can use AI to generate the code if it is integrated.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
you can.
Mm. But again, we have to
But please
do
don't.
some.
We are still relevant. I know all of
Mm.
agentic AI is there, but we
Uh,
are still relevant because we are creating agentic AI. Please.
okay, okay. Not to go with that.
Yeah.
Too early.
So
Okay.
so those things is there.
Mm-hmm.
Not only for perform operation as code,
Mm-hmm.
like make frequent and small reversible changes. It is applicable for not only development. Okay,
Okay.
so think about it, a marketing person. Your project is keep on changing. Okay, today you are dealing with suppose you are providing one services. Okay, so today you are dealing with one type of services. Okay, after 3 months, I can hire some people who can deliver another type of uh, these things service. Okay, for that you have to update your marketing person. So whatever PPT they used previously, now it changed. They have to use the new one. So like that, it is not only applicable, but yeah, reversible. In case of reversible, yes, this is technically I am telling you this is for coder only and for DevOps people. Yes, failure, failure is applicable for everyone, for you, me. You have to learn from failure only. It's not only developer task. You pitching something to a different company and you did a lot of mistakes while pitching your product. Okay. So if they answer you as a negative, you have to take that negative and you have to create a like new version for your product and you have to again for different client you have to do that. So error thing is applicable for everyone. Next.
Yeah, fine.
Okay,
As of now, that's it.
can someone okay, let me write. Please write down in there only what it say, either in notepad. So operational the EXCELLENCE. For operational excellence, the first point is perform operations as what happened code. Okay. Next, make frequent small reversible changes. Next one is refine operations procedure frequently.
Where are you writing, Sudhir?
In chat only. Just copy paste, keep it yourself.
Okay.
Failure and learn from all operations failure. This is the key point for operational excellence. Now we are going to talk for security. So obviously, security is like mm, water for a fish. That much is important for security things, for merging anything. And the security is not only for like stationary movement. When you are doing transit thing, at that time also you need security. So if you think, okay, I upload all the files and all the databases into and I migrate everything, then we are thinking about security. No, you from the very first time when you are uploading the data from your in premises to when you are starting this one, before that you have to secure your all pages, all website pages, all data, every single thing. So security is not, everyone thinks security is okay. This is a common practice. You upload, let first upload all the file into server. Okay, then we will think about security. This is very, very bad. This concept is very bad because if you can hack network, you can easily, while uploading the file into server, you can easily divert your file into different places. Okay, you can easily access those files in your, so one copy of file you can download in your local system or somewhere for if I am a like hacker. So yes, so security or safeguard asset, it's not only in stationary situation. In transit you have to uh, deliver your security things also. To operate your workload securely, you must apply overreaching best practices to every area of security. Okay, first and foremost, because you are working on AWS, implement a strong identity foundation. So for that, you have to use IAM, that is AWS Identity and Access Management. Okay, so if I am talking with about security, okay, so my first concern will be implement a strong identity foundation. Uh, this question is for Mohana. I guess you heard about IAM. I'm not asking you, have you worked with for IAM because Brett know these things. So that's why I'm asking you. You heard about IAM, that is AWS Identity and Access Management.
Yeah. Yes, yes, Sudhir.
So for that, you have to create a role, you have to create uh, like
Groups, policies,
group
access
policies.
things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so next I can tell you allows traceability. So traceability, obviously, our in if I talking about AWS, okay, my best traceable area is nothing but CloudWatch. Okay, There you can upload, there you can create your log. Okay, from CloudWatch only you can monitor. Okay, alert, audit, all the activities to provide
One
traceability for
second, Sudeep,
security.
are you
Yeah.
sharing any screen? Oh,
So yes, we are talking about security. So first of all, I already told you about the IAM and traceability, allow traceability. Again, though it is very difficult, apply security to all layers. Okay, so all layers in the sense it is clearly says not about your code security, not about your resource security. Resource security means that is when IAM. Code security means whatever encryption you are doing, what is decryption you are doing, what is encoding you are doing. Those things is called it's called development security. But not only that, you have to secure your system because while transit, I told you, no, your main obstruction is network. So if someone can hack your network, you it can easily, so your file and everything is easily visible for them. It will automatically expose for them. Okay. So security you have to put in all layers. So not only code, not only resource, even in network layer also, and that is very difficult. You
So
can
one,
maxim, yeah, tell me.
yeah, so when you're saying all layers,
Hmm.
usually we have 7 layers, right? Physical
Yes,
static
yes,
notice.
yes, yes. I'm talking about that layers only.
Okay, so all the 7 layers.
All the 7 layers you have to
Hmm.
secure, but it is difficult. You need a proper, and right now I'm telling you,
Hmm.
this is getting this type of guy is very difficult because no one is using network only.
Yeah.
So you have to discuss with Cisco. They will give you a proper resolution for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Next point I have to write here. Okay. So first is IAM, then allow that. Now tell me which screen you can able to see.
Yeah, that architecture framework 6 pillars.
Okay. So that means you cannot able to see my this chat things, no?
Uh,
Hmm.
any problem?
No, no, no. I'm just writing here.
Okay.
Traceability. Next, that is apply security at all MEA, all, sorry, layers. Okay. Now, automate security is best practice. Yes, obviously. So manually you cannot while uploading one file. Okay, then you put security again after one file because you are holding like uh, some lack of file. Okay, so you cannot put manual security for every file. Obviously, it is automated security. It is applicable for all the pages, all the data, everything. So automate security is the best practices. Yes, nowadays no one is using manual security.
So we have some compliances, right? If we talk about the security, like SOC compliance, is that relevant here?
Um, Look, those are the ready-made security. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, in my old experience. So what you can maximum they have their 64-bit encoding. Okay, base encode 64 and
Mhm.
MD5. This type of security is there. That is the default security. Okay. So
Okay.
if you are a very good hacker, you can easily
Mhm.
crack that one. So better to write when you are sending data with via encoding or via decoding. Okay. So only
Mm.
for encoding purpose, it's better to write your own code.
Okay.
Okay. So I always, it is my opinion. I'm not telling that was
Yeah,
bad or
yeah.
something. Okay. It is on solely my opinion. So
Okay.
look, you have developer. You are not going to do that. You have developer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so why they are for? Because they had to do something, no? So for that, first, when everything is planned, okay, then I will tell them, okay, look, that should be my encoding. It's a 16-bit, sorry, 64-bit encode should be there. Okay, MD5 one layer security should be there. Okay, then uh, like what's this? 3-4 layer security you can create, okay, instead of using default security, because default security everyone knows that. Okay, even in PHP framework there is a MD5, though it is one type of encoding system. I broke that security. So it is everyone knows, if you spend 2 day for MD5, if you learn these things, okay, you can also broke that one. So better to do write your own code and implement that one. Because anyhow, if you are thinking, okay, today I will migrate, I want to migrate my server, project into AWS server. That means tomorrow you are not going to do that. You have at least you have to take 2 to 3 months in your hand before that. So at that time, your developer will create those encoding system, decoding system, and if it is satisfied with you, okay, then you can implement it. It is my view. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not forcing anyone to use that one. Okay.
Okay. But as and when we try to enforce more and more security at all the levels or all the layers,
Hmm.
so wouldn't be like, adding up of more cost to the company, to the
No,
project? Definitely.
no.
Okay.
Security, look, desktop security and normal security is like different. Okay. Because look, you are going to use one time. Okay, so one-time security you want to do when you are doing upload. So I'm talking about the transit security. Okay, so when for networking you want to discuss with Cisco and you want some security uh, like API from them. Okay, and you going to use that one. Okay, for one time. So monthly you are so now today you are planning to do that merging thing, so you are going to apply it for uh, April month. Okay, at that time you will buy the security. If it is monthly, that is okay. If it is quarterly, that is okay, then use that one. It's not a very big deal. Yes, network security is a very big deal. Okay, rest of the thing you need a bunch of good developer. That's all. So that is why I'm telling you, no, I'm not
Uh-huh.
like tell you don't use that one. It depends on you. If you think that those are the most reliable, yeah, it may, those are the most. But my thinking is no, I'm not going to use any ready-made type of security.
Mm-hmm.
Companies paying me to write code, or I have a DevOps team. What they will do if they cannot able to secure my data transfer, data transition?
Mm-hmm.
So that is why. And yes, it is not too much expensive. This is a bullshit word. It is too much expensive. Not, it is not at all too much expensive.
Okay.
So yeah, as I
Okay.
told you, protect data in transit and at the rest. So it's not like let me protect data. Sorry, protect data in transit and when data stationary. STFTIONARY. Okay. Uh, and obviously, uh, that is very important. So think about, you are the architect. Okay. So your position is like after CEO. Okay. then you are the architect and you work for that company only. Okay, it's not a consultant architect. Okay, you are the architect only. So what you will do, the very first thing, you will discuss with your uh, manager. Okay, so this is my plan. Okay, we want to this one, and you give them the architecture of things. Okay, so data, sorry, your software, like if you asking about website, that means when you are uploading HTML pages, images, that is not very relevant. Okay, relevant, what is the relevant? Relevant is data. Okay, so if that your data, okay, goes to your like competitor, okay, they can easily decode your business. So data is the most important thing where you have to keep the restriction. How you can do that? Okay, so you just you talk with your CEO and as you inform CEO, okay, me, you, and my manager have the access, okay, to read and write those data. If something happened, we will be the responsible and we have to solve this problem. But I cannot give you this, I cannot give access to team leader, developer, okay, even DBA, database administrator. I will not give this access, only this thing. So this is very important. So first you have to, at that time I told you, now you have to figure it out which people will be the more, because as I told you, uploading website or uploading a project into server, that is not a big deal at all. The deal is, yes, your data. Okay, and there you have to be very choosy which people have those data access, at least at the time of transition. So if I take this point, keep people away from data. Okay. Next is uh, create security events. See, events means, so for uploading, I'm telling you, it's not about a normal tester job. Okay, you have to write test cases. Okay, which is beyond our imagination. Okay, you are uploading data. If something happened, so before that, you will do mock upload multiple times. Okay. So tester will tell if uh, so you are replicate the data into different server. Okay. In between. So US North one, US UK something North. So US North one. Wait. So it will be better, huh? So you are replicating your data here in Mumbai, South one, North one, East one, okay, and AP North side. In four region, you want to replicate your data, okay, because replicated nowadays replicated is necessary. Okay, now while uploading the data, something happened with this because remember last uh, 10 days before AWS crashed for some time and lot of billion of amount got like totally wasted away. So that is why. So something happened if while uploading the data into US West 2. So I need a backup plan. While uploading Oregon US West 2, if something happened with US West 2, automatically the data will come to not sorry California, not California, US West 1. Okay, this type of combination. This is not coding combination. Okay, so this type of combination, you have to be prepare for that. It may happen while uploading. This is anyhow, it's a server. So its server got crashed. Okay, so what will happen? What will be the next way? So I will choose a default value. If something happened, data will upload it there. Okay, this type of testing, rigorous testing, that is required. Okay, so for that you need a very good what it say prepare, you have to prepare multiple security events and class when the event should be like very efficient. Whatever event you are creating, that should be efficient. If you face this event and if you can solve those type of events, as not only for code, for resources, for network, if everything is okay, then you will get a confidence. Okay, if something happened, I will do, I will solve this problem. So for security purpose, you can take that thing also. So what I can write here, I can write prepare for security events. Okay. So any question regarding security?
So what you are explaining is like these are all the pre-works we have to do before the migration for the security, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Sustainability will come after migration.
Mm,
All this will come before migration.
mm.
Sustainability, obviously, you have to sustain these things. That will come after migration. So now the third pillar, that is the reliability. Okay, the reliability pillar ensures that the workload continue to function as expected in case of any failures. It incorporates automatic recovery mechanism and measures to mitigate disruption. Okay, so automatically recover from failure. Okay, so again, I'm telling you, this reliability case is sometimes is very important. Obviously, when you are go through your operational excellence and security, you can rely that yes, my journey will be good. Okay, but there is some reliability issue is also there, that also you have to keep in your mind. Automatically recover from failure. So suppose something happened, though we did a lot of events, okay, before uploading, but again, I'm telling you, this is server only. Okay. This is anyhow, it is a computer. This is a RAM, nothing but RAM hard disks. So, though it is a cloud, but the concept is the same thing. So, if something happened while uploading your data, that in terms of transit, what will happen? So, don't do the manual intervention. This is the first and foremost motto. Don't use manual intervention. If you this is what this is a very, I am telling you, Mona, this is very problematic. Okay, when you will do these things, no,
Mm-hmm.
merging things,
Okay.
you are sitting 20 people in the room.
Okay.
Okay, now something happened.
Yeah.
Okay, someone will come to you. Okay, 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 Mona, this is the problem, please solve it. It will automatically solve your problem. No, it will not happen.
Okay.
Either retrieve all this, okay, and rewind every single thing, start from the very scratch, or make a backup plan first before uploading anything. If something happened, what I will do? Okay,
Okay.
so first of all, first you have to identify what is your key performance indicator. What is the KPI? Okay, so this when you understand what is my KPI, you automatically can trigger. So automation, first you have to create, so think about, so when you create the security events, that is why creating events and solving this problem, it is not only job for a uh, what I can say, manager or someone. Okay, this is, everyone will be responsible for that. CEO, CFO, okay, everyone will see if this rigorous practice. Okay, so security, because I can remember Satish, that is my CEO. Okay, so when we are uploading data, because it is a government data, no, that's why. So when we are uploading on premises to AWS, he- that particular that people's Satish, okay, sat with me every single day, whole day.
Okay.
Okay, and
Mm.
he is not giving me instruction. He is
Mhm.
taking output. Okay,
Okay.
if this type of problem happens, what? So in your team, there should be a people, okay,
Mhm.
who is the responsible people, either you or your manager or your
Mhm.
CEO. Okay,
Okay.
he has to sit with a manager, as manager or team leader.
Mhm.
Okay, what type of events and how we can solve these events. Okay, that
Okay. That's a
they
part
has,
of risk assessment.
yes,
Okay.
the discussion point. So
Okay.
that is required. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
so then you have to take a backup plan. Okay, you
Okay.
face any issues. Okay,
Okay.
while uploading, I'm talking about the time of transition. Sorry,
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
uploading your data. Okay, so first you have to identify your key performance indicator. What are your key performance indicator? Okay, if something block these things, KPI. So what
Mhm.
are those things which block your KPI? That you have to understand.
Mhm.
And what is your backup plan to unblock that one? Because suppose your software is like 40, 50, 80 GB. Okay, you faced one issue which is around in after uploading 75 GB. So only 5 GB is remaining. Okay, then you face issue. So what will be your plan? You are going to delete all the data again re-upload, or you have any backup plan? Okay, it will get, so suppose, think about it. You're uploading a project which is written in Python. Problem is when you are uploading data, no, you are not uploading package, some packages. Okay, that is required. Okay,
Okay.
so PEEP or this type of packages you didn't upload. So what will happen while doing the upload, when the reading that file, no, it will automatically give an issue and it will start. So what will be the backup plan? So now you understand, okay, this problem arise uh, for not installing the pip. What you will do, either you will revert back all your code, or there is another option. Okay, instantly you will create an issue to instance. Okay, you will write a automated code which will check, okay, pip is not installed, it will automatically install these things. Okay, this is your backup plan. Or either you will like take down all the data, and this can be another backup plan. So first you have to identify what is your KPI, which all block your KPIs. First identify and then use your backup plan. So as I told you, there will be 20 people and everyone will come to you. Okay, do this thing, do that things. No, because you already spent 3 months with your developer. You know this problem can happen. So your decision will be the final. Okay, this type of problem happen. Okay, developer, please do these things. Okay, you will open AWS account with your username password, give them, so the access will be with you only. Okay, open that page for them. They will do the code. They will write the code for to create the EC2 instance. They will create a file, and that file will upload into here. Okay, this type of things you have to take the decision. Got my point?
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, we have CTOs, right?
Sorry?
CTOs won't involve. Our migration
No,
managers,
no, 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 no.
uh, dedicated migration managers, or
Uh,
someone from the client side.
So yes, someone from the client side.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you cannot show your code to the client now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
everything will be with you, your developer, and with your team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, these things you have to take the responsibility. You need first of all, you have to identify your KPIs. These are my KPIs. Okay,
Okay.
this type of risks I can face. Yes, if this risk you understand. Okay, you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to write any code. You understand this is the risk.
Okay.
Then you know which guy is expert for to solve this. You will call that guy. He or she will sit with you, resolve that issues, and done. This backup need to be there.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, so reliability, in case of reliability, first is what I'm saying you. This is very easy to like listen, but problem is in battlefield, it will be very like I can tell you
Yeah,
hectic.
yeah.
Hectic in
Definitely.
the sense hectic.
Yeah, definitely. Not an easy task.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes 2 to 3 days, and you cannot able
Mm.
to come from office to home
Oh,
after evening.
God.
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
normal.
Mm. For
You have to
ladies,
be
they will
there.
allow, right?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
you have to be there. If you are in this
Uh,
position, yes, you have to
uh,
be there.
oh, yeah, yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just come home, start working from home.
Yes.
Mm.
Next is stop guessing capacity. Okay. So suppose you are uploading file and while uploading file you are zip those records so that files. Okay, so usually your total file size is 10 GB. After zipping, uh, the file size reduced into 200 MB. Okay, so now your total server size is around 12 GB. Okay, in between your database need uh, 6 GB. Okay, and your system needs project website need 10 GB. Total 16 GB. You have 12 GB because you told your uh, the cost estimation guy 12 GB is good with me because you see this is compressed file 200 MB and data for 6 GB. That means 10 GB is 12 GB is too good because 200 MB plus 6 GB. Don't estimate it manually. Okay, stop guessing the capacity. So first you need to know what is the file size. Okay, after installation, because while uploading in server, lot of things need to install. Okay, so if you tell them, okay, this is my capacity. Okay, just give me that much of these things, space and memory. I will do everything. No, always buy because it is AWS. If you not use, it will not charge anything from you. So always buy bigger amount. Okay. So you are buying bigger amount means you don't have to pay right now at that much up. So you need 16 GB of your space, disk space. Okay. My suggestion, always buy 50 GB disk space. Okay. So you bought 50 GB, but you don't have to pay 60 GB unless until you use every single GB. So that means if you use 50 GB, then you have to pay 50 GB. If you use 16 GB, you have to pay 16 GB only. So your upper limit should not be 12 GB. Your upper limit should 50 GB. Now you are uploading. When you unzipped, okay, it convert into 10 GB. Your database is 6 GB, 16 GB. Your configuration file is 2 GB. Okay, this type of now your file. So you have PDF file, images file that is also 5 GB or 6 GB. So now it is got increased. So if you like uh, guessing your capacity and asking your member, not your member actually, yeah, whoever dealing with cost and all, just give me 12 GB. Okay, it will not work. So stop guessing capacity. And this all actually reliability
So
if it
we
comes.
have tools for that to
Yes, yes, you have
estimation,
to.
capacity
Yes,
estimation.
yes, I will show you.
Okay.
For Azure, you have tool. For AWS,
Mm.
you have tool. For GCP, you have tool. For Databricks, you have tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the cost estimation, no? Okay. Uh, Now performance efficiency. Okay. Uh, this is bit Mohana, my better suggestion, leave it for now because
Mhm.
performance efficiency, it will be better if that guy is there.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
Fine.
because
We'll
it
continue.
is, yeah, it is bit difficult, and
Uh-huh.
so minute calculation, democratize advanced technology that need to be a calculation thing is there. So better to
Okay,
if he is available.
no
Okay,
problem.
yeah,
Fine. Sure.
okay.
We'll
Thank
continue
you.
tomorrow.
Thanks. I will inform them. Okay, yeah, tomorrow
Ah,
possibly. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah.
okay. Thanks a lot, Sudeep.
Thank, Mohana.